and today I'm going to show you my basic recipe for a moulding material. I wanted something that was food grade, that was cheap, and also easy to make at home. So I came across this recipe online a while ago, and I thought I'd show you guys how to make it. It's made using a couple of simple ingredients. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you like it, if it works for you, comment down below. If you want to see more videos from me, subscribe, thumbs up this video, tell me if there's anything you're interested in or anything I can show you, and yeah, enjoy!
Things that you will need. You'll need 50 grams of gelatin, 300 milliliters of glycerin, and 250 milliliters of room temperature water. I'm making a mould of Lego pieces as I want to make some gummy Lego later on. So I've placed them all with a space between each in a square of Lego bricks, which is 2 Lego bricks high, so that I can fill the mould. This is what I'm making. Whenever moulding, you need to remember to use a spray release, and I'm using cooking oil so that it is all food grade. So just make sure you always spray. First up, you need to add your water to a saucepan. The stove is off. You gotta have it off for now. Next, you've got to add your glycerin into the saucepan too. If anyone does use this, let me know how you go. Tell me down in the comments. Did it work for you? What did you make? I'd love to find out. Now you need to mix the water and glycerin together. It takes a little while, a couple of minutes. At the start you can see that the glycerin will sit under the water and it kind of goes a bit foggy, but the longer you stir, the clearer it will become, and it will just look like water in the pan. You can see it's gone nice and clear, just like water. Now we can add the next ingredient, which is the gelatin. I'm using plain unflavoured gelatin, as this is just to make a mould. I don't suggest that you eat this, even though it's all food grade and it's safe to eat. It's just it won't taste very good at all. You need to mix the gelatin in as much as you can. Try and break up all the lumps and start getting it dissolved. This can take a little while, but keep on going and eventually it'll become less chunky. A fork may be a better option than using a spoon for this part. Once most of the lumps are dissolved into it, we will need to turn the stove onto a low temperature. You want to keep it low as not to boil it, as we need to just warm it so that we can dissolve the rest of the gelatin into the mixture and not evaporate any of the water. I've decided that I would like to change the colour from this dirty yellow to a green. So I'm just adding half a teaspoon of food colouring just to give it a nice bright colour. Make sure to mix in the food colouring and keep stirring until it's nice and smooth and all mixed in together. You don't want any lumps or bumps in this mix. Again, it takes a little while, but just keep on stirring and eventually it will become a uniform, nice mix and no lumps in it. As you can see, the mixture is all the same consistency and all the gelatin is dissolved. Now all you need to do is to pour your moulding material into your case that you're moulding. I'm just going to pour it over my Lego. I've made sure to press down very firmly on all the Lego pieces so that the liquid stays within the barrier I've built. You can do an entire tray with this mix, but unfortunately I lost my Lego, so I'm going to put the leftover mould material in this container to use later. It's really good as you can remelt this material and recast it and use it many times. You'll have to pop this in the fridge for a couple of hours, and once it's done it'll feel a bit squishy and soft, but it will be firm. You just have to take it out of its mould. Just carefully removing it from the mould. You do need to be careful as you can tear this if you pull too hard on it, as it is a jelly mould. It's a soft substance, it's not very hard. There's a couple of pieces that didn't pop out when pulling it off of the tray, so I'm just going to gently remove them by pushing underneath and popping them out. You can see that the mould is very flexible and soft, which is great for many different reasons. Depends on what you're using it for. You can use these moulds to make with resin and fiberglass, as well as food. If you're going to use chocolate, you do need to make sure that it's cooled down below 130 degrees Fahrenheit. You can see all the detail in the mould, which is very good. And you can line up the back tray to the top of the mould in the little grooves, so that when you make something in it, you can have the indentations in the bottom of the pieces and they can stack together.